What is going on, guys and girls? I'm Ice Hands, and you're watching all my fails and retakes and recording episode 41 from Marine's Journey. If you're familiar with the mod I play on, I've been told to make this game look too easy on what's probably the most insanely difficult mod out there. Now, be warned of spoilers if you haven't seen the actual episode yet. There will be 4 scenes in this video, each with its own set of retakes. Like this one, I had to replay 13 times to get it right. For the series, I try to make it more realistic by not allowing the Marine to take any critical hits from his enemies, cause in reality he wouldn't be able to move around so freely, or at all, with a bullet in his leg or if an imp clawed off his face. So yeah, this is the first 10 seconds of episode 41, and you can see how many times I've failed to get through it without taking a hit. And it's pretty much like this for most episodes I make. I did speed up the clip so you don't have to watch me fail for 45 minutes. I've played this game enough times to know where enemies will pop up, but the Marine has never been on Mars, so he doesn't know. So I try to keep it straightforward by not making it look obvious that I know where they're gonna jump out at me. Usually I try to rely on luck, where I'll intentionally allow enemies to leap out at me while I pretend I didn't know, and just hope they miss me. You'll see what I mean when scene 2 comes up. And even I'm just sitting here and laughing at myself, because I usually don't watch these failed clips. I just pull out the good clips and work from there. You probably also notice how I attempt different approaches to see if they work. And eventually I succeed. Now, here I knew 2 imps were going to pop out at me from both sides, but there was no way in hell the Marine would have expected it. Because it's such a close counter, surprise, and attack, this is one of those moments I had to hope for luck that they miss me and then I can counter. The reason this part was so tough was because I had those 2 imps at my sides, and the tentacle Z-Sec would strike me from a distance at my back. Like he did there. Now, sometimes it gets really challenging, like in scene 3. Sometimes I have to go through a long section without saving, and these long sessions could involve a lot of action. When there's a lot of motion and things going on around me in the environment, especially dead bodies, bullet holes, and blood splatters around me, I can't afford to do a quick save in the middle of it all, cause when I do a quick load, all those bullet holes and blood splatters will disappear and everything going on around me might go out of sync in the final episode. Like in this scene, if I did a quick save right after killing off all those trites and did a quick load right before fighting the Archvile, you'll notice blood and bullet holes suddenly disappeared, like a few frames suddenly got cut out or went missing. I've done this on accident about 2 or 3 times in earlier episodes, and it does get pretty noticeable. Fast forwarding these clips kind of makes an audio tune, doesn't it? Oh yeah, this part's tricky because those cherubs randomly spawn in different places and they attack you instantly. You notice how I barely succeeded in this scene by a cherub leaping at me and missing me. And sometimes more than one would spawn, and the archvile doesn't even come out. We got a little music video going on here. Oh my god, I can't believe I suck so bad at this part. I almost don't want to even post this video on YouTube. So yeah, I eventually get it done. It's rolling fast, but you'll see the footage in the actual episode. I just don't want to reveal too much. If I actually just uploaded raw footages without fast forwarding or cutting out clips, this would probably be more than an hour long. I doubt anyone would take joy in that. Unless you're one of those who likes to watch videos of epic fails of anything, then it probably would have been for you. This part was tricky because those wraiths just kept coming at me in packs, which figures I shouldn't have just rushed through this area to get into the elevator in the last episode. Then I thought I'd try rushing back, but that didn't go well either. I honestly gave up because I've retried so many parts throughout this whole episode that I just thought I'd sit in the elevator and let them come to me. And it worked. I know, I'm a lazy prick, but I had to get these episodes done. So yeah, suddenly I don't look so pro at this game after all, don't I? When I made this episode, it actually wasn't one of my best days, and there were loads of ambushes. This is the making of episode 41, and maybe it kind of shows how hard the mod can be. I am now heading into the 5th and final season for Marine's Journey, which I'm hoping to conclude by episode 50. If you haven't yet, feel free to check out my Nomad Legacy series I just started based off the game Crisis. I also just started up a Twitter account a couple days ago, so if you want more live updates, look for Ice Hands. The link will be in the description below. With that, stay tuned for episode 42 of Marine's Journey, or episode 3 of Nomad Legacy if you're interested. Until then, you guys have a good one.